Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's first and 10. First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's second and 6. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that 3rd down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
3rd and 5. From the gun, Richardson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. On play action, Richardson. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And he's in. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So, 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First and 10.
Turbo 3, they're right here.
Westbrook Akine motioning here. Now the second-year man, Devon Achane. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll get this to the former Falcon, Jonnu Smith. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. his man. It's Hill. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down, Dolphins.
44. Ready.
Throwing is Tua. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Tua to Tyreek for the Dolphins first.
East right. No. Ready, shot. Out.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To the air again, Tunga Bailoa. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Tua. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he will have a Dolphins first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. Tua going to give it to Achane. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Tua. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. A run out of the gun with Achane. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Out of the gun, Tunga Bailoa. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, that's it.
Now it's Tua. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. In motion, it's Waddle. Tua gonna throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21. Off play action, it's Tua. That's taken in by Achane.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's Tungo Vailoa. To the outside, that's caught by Hill. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. 2 minutes remain. 1st half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Again, it's Tua. That one taken in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Dolphins will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. Ho-ho! And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Run the draw with Achane. And he nearly got the 1st down there. We'll give him 9 yards, but setting up a very manageable 3rd and 1.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Dolphins 1st down. Here's 2. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal. Back to throw is Tua. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Now the Dolphins going to use the 1st of their timeouts as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
21G, 21G.
Tua. That's complete. It's Waddle. He is in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On play action, Richardson. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And out of bounds it goes, just shy of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. From the gun, Richardson. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Shut up.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This is incomplete, but there is a flag. It is back at the line of scrimmage, and this could be a first down. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Indy. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and good. And the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And he's going to bring it out from the... Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swing. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. That's the rookie out of Penn State, Chop Robinson, in for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go.
Richardson to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Allen Pierce. Touchdown, Colts.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. So we have reached halftime here. It is a 6-point difference at the break. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
They're right here.
In motion, it's Waddle. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Tua. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes... Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Tua to throw again. He'll get this out quickly to Hill. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
I think some skeptics out there, Mike, said, okay, Tyreek, you're going to leave Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes. Let's see how you do down in Miami. And, well, what has he done? He's really taken his game to a whole nother level. Over 3,500 receiving yards in just the last 2 seasons alone.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. Throwing again, it's Tua. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. To the air again, Tunga Bailoa. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They go right back to Taylor. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Here we go, go!
On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, 4th down.
Go!
On 4th down, Richardson. He's got his man. That's down. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Taylor does a nice job there finding some running room, and that's the Jonathan Taylor we all remember, Mike. Think back in 2021, Offensive Player of the Year, arguably one of the best players in football. And then the last 2 seasons, it's been the injuries. When healthy, he's among the league's best.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. That's Bradley Chubb. They're on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Richardson going to look to throw. That one complete to Pierce. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
With the score
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run here with Taylor. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They put Woods in motion. They'll run here with Taylor. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
They'll let Richardson run this himself. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Tungo Vailoa. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, come on.
Throwing is Tua. They'll try to set up the screen here. On the move past the 40. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
Let's go.
1st down, Dolphins.
Go ahead. Out.
Again, it's Tua. Looking underneath for Achane. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now a 1st down throw for Tua.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because...
And he will score! Game on! Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Third down and 9.
Here we go.
Throwing is Richardson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
On second down, Richardson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Here's a deep shot for Pierce. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 33.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. And I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
On the give, this is Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Going to return this from the 10. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Oh, and a crusher there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about their previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Let's go.
From the gun, Richardson. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation.
And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much, and that should wrap this one up. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The defense still with all three timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.